Hi, I'm Andrew Margie. I'm the co-founder and CEO of AlumniFire. If you've made it to this last session of the venture presentations, kudos to you. So at AlumniFire, we're revolutionizing alumni networks. But first, who are we? Well, we're longtime partners. We've done this before. We have a couple successful exits under our belt. We've worked with some great companies, but most importantly, we're passionate alums. Our alumni networks surround us. Here's a snapshot of mine. When people think about alumni networks, they often think about higher education only, colleges, universities, but the world is much, much bigger than that. Graduate schools, corporations, not-for-profits, high schools, summer camps. It's a big world. These networks are incredibly powerful. In fact, 9 out of 10 alums would prefer to hire from within their alumni network if they were given the opportunity. 9 out of 10. But something's wrong. According to Broder Partners, less than 5% of us strongly believe our alumni networks actually helped us in our career. So there's a disconnect. Something's going wrong. And the reason is nobody's connecting us. Our alumni offices are mostly focused on fundraising, which is understandable, but not putting us together with each other and certainly not with students. But what about LinkedIn? Well, despite popular belief, LinkedIn actually doesn't connect members of alumni networks. Alums are connected to less than 1% of their fellow alums on LinkedIn. And unless you're connected one-on-one, you can't have a one-on-one exchange with somebody. So LinkedIn's kind of like, a candy shop that you don't have the keys to. You can see all the value within it, but you can't access it one-to-one, and that's a problem. AlumniFire fills that gap. AlumniFire is the first digital networking platform powered by us, alums. Alums launch AlumniFires, and we give alums the tools to open doors for each other out in the real world. See, every alumni network is like an exclusive club full of benefits and all sorts of other great things, and you just don't have access to those benefits right now, and either do students. AlumniFire opens up those benefits for you on a grassroots level. Those could be candidates, offers, events, mentorships, internships, jobs, leads, just good conversations, the value within alumni networks that, again, you should have access to. Some people ask us whether this is a mentorship platform. It's not. Although we drive thousands of successful exchanges on AlumniFire and hundreds of mentor-mentee relationships and matches, we're not a mentorship platform. Mentorship has become a real buzzword in our industry. It seems like everybody's really interested in starting mentorship programs. The problem with these is that they're usually mentor matching programs, and that's a blind date. It's pretty awkward. Think about your own experiences. Being matched with somebody that you're supposed to help or they are supposed to help you is a pretty weird experience. Again, it's a lot like a blind date. What if you don't like them? What are the obligations? What if you want to move on to somebody else? What's the time commitment? This is why a lot of these programs really, they fail, and I think schools and communities are left a little bit underwhelmed. AlumniFire is built around natural interactions, the way we actually operate in the real world. These are lower tactical exchanges, things that we're comfortable with in our daily lives. Taking 5 minutes to help somebody, opening a door, informational interviews, job shadows. Again, all of these things that we do day to day that we really are willing to do for grads and other students, and the numbers speak for themselves. Alums are 7 times more likely to offer an informational interview than they are to volunteer to be a mentor. And that's our approach to the market, and it's working. AlumniFire has been launched in over 700 communities globally. We have over 100 live sites and over 50 official partners. We own our data, a lot like LinkedIn, and we use that data and we monetize it a few different ways. The first way we monetize is at alumni offices. We package our data and we can sell it to alumni offices and career services offices. That's a $20 billion market. We're profitable selling these tools alone. We have 100% renewal. We don't have a sales force. Every single customer has come to us unsolicited and inbound or through a customer referral. We have about 3 unsolicited inbound demo requests a week, and we're converting about 30% of those into partners, which we think is a great sign. We also use our data and we package it for talent sourcing tools. This is a $30 billion market. The other was $20 billion. Our partners speak for themselves across both of these. On the alumni services side, we work with some of the biggest names in alumni networking, certainly in higher education, University of Texas, Ohio State, Michigan, many others even outside of higher education, American Association of Advertising Agencies, and lots and lots of high schools. On the employer side, our customers are also top-notch, and we're really proud of those. The tools that we make for the employer side or the talent sourcing side of the market are geared really towards employee referrals and also diversity hiring, two of the biggest needs in the market right now. Alumni networks are the perfect source for both of those. And so we're really excited about the progress we're making there. I kind of talked at the beginning about kind of, relatively speaking, what higher education really means within the world of alumni networking. This gives you a visual shot of that. Higher education is that red sliver. There are about 10,000 schools of higher education in the US. Compare that to the 100,000 private high schools, or high schools, not even private high schools, 350,000 religious institutions, 1.5 million corporations with qualified alumni networks. You get a sense for just how big this market is and what the need is and how we can drive it. We have customers across all these segments, and we really are becoming the de facto source for alumni networking on a grassroots level nationally. A few things that make us different. When you think about alumni platforms, you think about back-end enterprise platforms, SaaS. These are heavier weight. We're very different from that. We are a lightweight, very clean, user-friendly platform. We also offer a free and a paid version. And our paid version is about 50% cheaper than other alumni platforms that might be similar in some ways in the career services and alumni front. We're grassroots. We're not gatekeepers. We're not kind of dictating the way alumni network should work. This is all boiling down from alums up and students up. So this is based on really grassroots engagement. There's no such thing as a cold call on AlumniFire. We're killing the cold call. Every single member is proactively indicated that they want to help a fellow grad or student, and that increases outcomes exponentially. We don't require any proprietary data from our partners. Their data is their data. We go out in the real world, we grab that data, we can help update that, but we have no data requirement. We also don't require any technical integration. So AlumniFires can be up and running in a matter of hours if need be. And these are living marketplaces. Again, there's no such thing as a cold call. Last way that we're kind of different is we really focus on great products. I mentioned we don't have any sales force. 100% of our customers are inbound and unsolicited or through referral. And that's something we're really proud of. I'd love to tell you more about it, but I'm out of time. Please come find me or certainly email us, team@AlumniFire or Andrew@AlumniFire. And thank you so much for your time.